time for another jam session. Joining us this Friday from the AV Club, which airs on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on Fusion. John Teti is in the building.
Woo!
Thanks for joining us, John.
Happy to be here. A little early, but happy to be here.
It is
Do you ever wake up this early?
Only to be on the U.
Wow.
That's the only
Makes you
reason
feel
I
pretty
would
good.
get up at this hour.
All right, so you stuck the landing on your beginning of your appearance here, so let's get started. Yesterday at the White House, while taking photos alongside military members, President Trump, are you surprised we're talking about him again? Said the following. Take a listen.
You guys know what this represents? Well, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm.
What storm, Mr.
We have the
President?
world's great military people in this room, I will tell you that. And we're going to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Me and Danielle defer to you, John. You got first crack at this.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I didn't realize this was the calm all this
That's what I
time.
was
Did you guys
gonna
realize that? Oh.
How is this the calm?
If this is the calm, I don't want to see the storm.
No.
I don't want to see it.
Can't you just see he's itching to fire off some missiles? That's the scary thing, you know? It's calm before the storm. What storm, Mr. President? I don't know. He's just hoping for some storm, some warfare to break out. So he can distract from, the 20 other scandals he's got going on.
And it's scary because we don't know which one he's talking about. It could be North Korea. It could be 20 other places.
With Trump, it could be.
I mean,
Yes.
it's almost like I get the feeling he wants to deflect everything going on by making these controversial statements.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's going to be in the A block of every show the next day. I think it's a game to him. Like, I feel like some of this stuff, he's like, this is going to be really controversial. They're going to be talking about this one. This will further my argument against the media and all these things. And it just helps the narrative of it's me versus the media. And I think he just plants stuff.
Yeah.
You can't really be talking like this as commander-in-chief, can you?
No, do you think he's that calculated, though? I mean, this is the thing. It's been all along like, oh, Trump is playing three-dimensional chess here.
We're giving him too much credit.
It could be that he just says dumb stuff, right?
Well, that's for sure. He definitely does that. So I was hanging out with my grandpa yesterday, and we always talk politics together. And he calls this Bad News Friday. And I thought that that was a perfect label for this, because I think Jordan is right. I think that he comes out with these crazy things on Friday because he knows the news cycle is going to cover all of that and forget all of the crazy policy stuff he's trying to do.
Wipe the slate of the week clean, basically.
Yeah.
Just in time for the weekend, so we can wonder about the storm
wonder
for the
about the
next
storm that's
72
coming.
hours.
Yeah.
Storm.
It is wild. Well, despite reports to the contrary, O.J. Simpson claims he's not looking for a multi-million-dollar payday for his first post-prison interview. He says he just wants to lay low. I don't know, John, you buying that? It's O.J. I mean, can you take this guy at his word either? If we go from Trump to O.J.
I know.
I mean, they're two guys.
It's a real murderer's row of great Americans here this morning. I just wonder about the, coming out to say, hey, nobody, if you're thinking about giving me $1 million, no, forget it. $5 million, no, don't worry about it. I feel like maybe it's a bit of reverse psychology here by O.J., don't you? I feel like if somebody says, no, O.J., we want to give you the millions, he's going to be like, okay.
If you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy's in debt. Oh, I mean, he owes the Goldman family, $30 million?
Yeah.
Like, he's got to start paying this stuff off. I mean, how else do you make a living? It's not like he's going to go apply for a job at some company and be like, oh, yeah, perfect. This guy makes a great executive.
I think he'll get the money, too, don't you?
I think somebody's going to pay.
Somebody's going to pay.
Earlier this week, we were talking about who do you think is going to get the interview? You know, is it going to be Matt Lauer? We don't know, but he's for sure going to do it.
He has to. He's in the pocket of the Goldman family. He owes him $30 million. Like, you got to do something, right?
I just feel like I'm in the twilight zone all the time right now. I mean, Kim Kardashian's smarter than our president. Trump is our president. Kylie Jenner's pregnant, and O.J. Simpson is making money out of prison. It's
a lot
weird.
going on. There's a lot going on. All right, late night host Jimmy Kimmel. He's recently been targeted by a conservative street artist. The artist apparently referencing Jimmy's recent emotional monologues about healthcare and our politicians. Put up several posters near Kimmel's home that show the host crying with the caption, "The Jimmy Kimmel Estrogen Hour." Shots fired. John, what do you think?
Is it? I think estrogen hour is a compliment.
Thank you.
Right?
He's in touch with his emotions.
Yes. Why are we calling this guy a street artist? He's just a crank with a paintbrush.
A crank.
He's a Twitter troll who happens to work in a different medium.
Yes, that's so good. You're right. It really is.
But here's the thing: if that's the worst thing you're going to fire at somebody for being America's conscience that comes out every night and talks about what's going on in the world, it happens to get a little bit emotional. I've been called a lot worse. I can promise you that.
That's true. And did you see one of the
How do
posters?
you know that's true? How do you know I've been called worse than that? What do you mean?
That
That's
part.
true. I've heard stuff
You
on the
troll
streets.
him?
We talk about it over at the AV Club all the
He gets some
time. That
crazy
Cornette
tweets.
guy.
Maybe it's him.
Totally, Cornette. We know.
I'm sorry, I forget what I was going to say now.
Well, I just feel like healthcare reform and gun violence, it's not a female topic. Like, that's just humanity. I don't understand how that became about estrogen.
What I feel like I have a lot of testosterone coursing through my body, and I feel like I can still be compassionate, and I can still love both genders. I don't know.
I can
It's very
feel the
weird to me.
testosterone.
One of the posters I saw referenced the 1990 Johnny Depp movie Cry Baby, which, if you're going for references, that is a deep
That's a
cut.
very
let me tell
obscure
you.
one, too.
As a pop culture expert, I can tell you that is not top of mind as far as Johnny Depp movies, but he went there.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
this
does.
is the photo that Kimmel posted in response. We had blurred it, but he has his middle finger up, and he posted a link to a gun violence organization that you can donate to.
Well, I feel like late night TV was dominated at the start out of the gates by Jimmy Fallon. Like, he was doing all this fresh new stuff, and he's still doing really well. But I feel like Kimmel's kind of made a lane out of this.
Fresh
stuff.
new stuff, Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's been doing like some creative like bits
plays
and
the
stuff.
games.
Like, what'd you say? You're not buying it?
Spin the wheel of karaoke or whatever.
You're not thinking it. I'm not a fan.
Are you a
Fallon
Colbert guy?
I'm loving Jimmy right now.
And that's my point. That's what I'm saying, John. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's kind of enjoying what he's putting out
He's
there.
saying something, he's being emotionally honest in addition to being intellectually honest. I just think it's a lot of fun to watch. Look, obviously I agree with where he stands, which maybe helps. I feel like even if you disagree with him, you got to be proud of him for using his platform to say something substantial.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.